both MC Hammer and Bungus, you guys make your way to the bar area, and you see this big-titted dwarven lady, and she comes right up to you and just goes, "What can I get for you, gentlemen?"
Oh, honey, I need your largest ale right now.
Largest ale? Oh my.
I drop a single coin into her cleavage, and I say, "I want to drink, but make it on the house."
Do you have any gold, or was that a silver coin?
There's gold. Oh, no, it's a silver coin. No, you know what? It's one of the fake coins I carry around.
Right.
I'm learning so much about you in just a short time.
It lands directly into her cleavage. She pulls it out and she inspects it a little bit. It goes, "That'll work." And she reaches down, pulls up a tankard of ale, and throws it on the table in front of
Nice.
in front of you, Bungus. And then she goes, "Are you sure you want the biggest ale we have?"
I need to restate this. I will take a regular cup, thank you.
Alright. Okay. So you guys are beginning in Espador, the capital of Aaliyah, and I actually have this right here. So that is where you guys are kind of beginning. However you got there is up to you, and for whatever reason you're there is up to you. And you are actually responding to a notice of a pretty decent, I don't want to say easy, but you're pretty much responding to a notice board post, or like almost like a bounty post of a quest. Hang on. So, my bad. So, and the owner of that quest was this man. His name is Martis Slatewinds, and he said to meet him at the Laughing Donkey to kind of give him the lowdown. The lowdown just kind of seemed like a pretty simple quest that didn't, doesn't seem like it'll take too long. But you guys decide that you need the money, or maybe you need some favor or anything like that. So you meet Martis Slatewinds at the Laughing Donkey, which is one of the biggest pubs in Espador. That's it right there. And pretty much the letter, or the message that you responded to was that there's another city north of here that hasn't responded to anything, has gone quiet. The whole city has gone quiet. No one is. People have sent ravens. People have sent messengers. No one's come back. So that's kind of the general. So they are looking for adventurers and some people that need some coin to go and check on that for the actual king of Alea, who is stationed in Espador. That's King Arturus Godfrey, which I told you guys 2 weeks ago, I guess, but I don't think anyone would remember 2 weeks ago.
I have it written down.
Yeah, so King Arturus Godfrey, he's kind of the one that's looking for adventurers, but he has like a second-hand man, Martis Slatewinds, who posted it up. So you guys are meeting him now at the Laughing Donkey. And as you guys walk in, you see him. This is him here. And he instantly recognizes, based on your equipment and your statures, that he just ushers you over to his table. And you guys sit down. And he just goes, "Are you guys responding to the message?"
Indeed I am.
Yes, sir.
I am here. I am here to help with any way that I can, as long as the coin is there.
Oh yes, there'll be plenty of coin, and even favor with the king.
Well, I do say coin and favor sound great.
But choose my ends.
So, this matter is quite urgent. And I would go do it myself, but as you could see, and you see he's holding a cane in his hand, and his leg is all fucked up. And he's like, I'm not too fit to go on this adventure alone. So I need you guys to go to the city of Alikar, which is just north of here, if you have a map. And talk to the Lord there. See if you could get some kind of message back to me here in Espador.
So we are essentially a scouting party.
Yes, exactly, a scouting party. That is exactly correct.
That we can do.
What are we looking for?
Just a reason why the entire city has went quiet. We've sent
Okay.
2 messengers prior, and they haven't returned. And we've also sent ravens, and they haven't returned. And we do trade with this city. They actually are near the Greywood, which is a forest right north of that city that supplies a lot of wood for our shields and things like that.
It seems strange for a city like that to go quiet, considering how far away from the front lines we are.
Exactly.
And how much exactly are you offering for this scouting party that none of your other parties you sent out have returned?
We're offering 800 gold, and that'll be split up amongst you guys.
Okay.
Sounds
Okay.
very plentiful to me.
Yeah,
None of us know.
I dig that.
Of course, it sounds plentiful. You
Since I have 18 silver in my pocket, that sounds pretty solid.
How much money do I got?
That's awesome.
You know how much money you have.
Perfect. So I have, and this is of courteous of the king himself, I do have a carriage that you guys will be able to take. I will be accompanying you, but I won't be too much help in any form of combat or anything of that nature. I'll just be going along to make sure everything goes smoothly.
So you're dead weight.
You could consider that. He kind of clutches his sword a little bit, but he's like, but I can still somewhat hold my own. I don't think I'll be dead weight.
Well, don't
Good,
worry.
'cause
As long as you're
I
behind
don't want
me.
to circle back around and try to protect your lame ass.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Martis.
I
Martis,
stay quiet.
I do not know this man. I don't know what his goals are and how he treats people who pay him. But as long as you're alive, I assume I get paid. So I'll do my. Stay behind me if there is
That
any
is
fighting.
exactly correct. That is exactly the correct. See, the king is extremely busy. I mean, he's ruling all of Valea, and I am kind of almost like a direct link to him. So if I die, you aren't getting paid.
He's busy?
Yeah, he's extremely busy. There's a
Oh,
war
okay.
with Westshire going on.
As we go
Alright,
through this
I was just
process,
checking.
we have your discretion
Just
too,
checking.
I was just
to be
making
able
sure.
to achieve it the way we want to.
You
What was
answered
that?
honestly, so I trust you.
We have your discretion in how we achieve the goals for this mission.
Oh yes, he doesn't care how you go about it at all, as long as we get answers of what the hell's going on. We have, trade with them and everything, and the amount of money that we're losing just constantly. We need shields for this battle. We use that wood to make handles for sword, like all kinds of things. Anything you can think of that's really made out of wood really comes, or at least here in Alea, comes from that city and the trade that they do.
Now, I'm gonna say this. I've got more gold than most of these guys, probably all these guys here. But I've obtained it all in unsavory manners. That's kind of like my trade, being unsavory in all walks of life. Can I expect the king's blessing to turn the other way? If some of these actions that I conduct
I
on this
start
perilous
laughing
journey,
maniacally.
Well, it won't be the king; it'll
traverse
be me. And
King's ears.
I again, as long as we get the mission done.
Yeah, but listen, I'm also a bard. I might write songs about it. So if the king hears those songs,
I'm still laughing.
if the king hears those songs, I don't want any kind of repercussions.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
All right.
I'm sure
Do we get
everyone's
any
listening to
starting
your
gold
music.
as part of our stuff?
What's that?
Do we get any starting gold?
It's part of your background that you picked. You should
Oh.
have got gold for whatever background you paid. And I think there's
didn't
also
pick the
gold.
right one.
And then also whatever backpack. Also, whatever backpack you got or chose, like it said like Explorer's pack, Dungeoneer, whatever. That pack also had gold in it as well.
Holy shit, my guy's weak as fuck compared to my last dude. I just looked at the hit points. That's
Well, you're a little more
crazy.
squishy. You're not
Oh,
longer
yeah.
beepy, metal-plated paladin.
You were also level 4 as well in the last one.
Oh yeah, that's
True,
true
too.
too. All right, yeah,
Like, real quick, out of character, yes, we're all hiding behind Rob non-stop
yeah.
if we get in a fight.
Yeah. I like that
I
plan.
don't
Well, as a rogue, you use your dexterity modifier for your AC, so you aren't tanky, but you could be up there for sure.
Well, I'll wait. I'll wait till everybody's attention's diverted. Then I'll make my moves.
There you go. That works too. Stay in the
Martis,
shadows.
Martis.
Yep.
I'm feeling a little light in coin. You think you can give me the 10 gold pieces up front?
Yeah, I don't see that. That can't be an issue. I'll go ahead and actually I'll give you 50.
You know what, Martis? You're a very kind gentleman.
Do whatever shopping you need. I do have a carriage that we acquired. But before we do head out, I'd like to get to know each and every one of you. Let's
Is that
start with this
50 per
big
person?
man on the left.
Oh yeah, thank you. I was about to ask if we gotta introduce ourselves because I have no idea who the hell any of these guys
Me?
are.
Yeah, that's-
My name is My name is Rodar. I've spent quite a bit of time fighting in the war. But I can't remember the country, to be honest. I just look at the enemy and I see red. That's why I'm
Barvia?
very good at what I do. But now I have gone away from the war, seeking other ways to make money, because war is pretty devastating to look at.
He looks down at his leg and he's like, I can understand that completely.
I like you, Martis. You're one of my kind.
He
do you
nods
mean?
and he turns and looks at the drow elf across the table from him. And he goes, "And you?"
Yes. I'm a thief and a smuggler. My name
That's
is
what-
MC Hammer.
MC Hamar?
Yes.
I didn't realize I was D&D with MC fucking Hammer.
Can we just call you MC?
MC is what my friends call me, and yes, amongst this group, you may call me MC.
Okay.
I was a part of a group, a family, and for the longest time, I was very happy there. Right now, I'm just reaching out on my own. I want to explore the world and make riches where I can, and I'm looking for just that adventure.
Well, you've came to the right place. And then he looks over and says, "Hi, elf. Got nice shiny robes there. Tell me about yourself."
Well, my name is Orion. Orion Darkfire. I'm a researcher from the magic school. And I'm looking to expand my knowledge and to see new parts of the world.
Ah, did you study at Lurie?
Yep.
In Westchen?
I sure did.
Ah, we got a master wizard over here then.
I don't hold myself back to a specific field of magic. I make sure to study all.
Well, that's good. We're gonna need all. And you, Bard.
All right. So my name is Bungus. I've lived a curious life. I made coin on the streets. I would snatch instruments from other panhandlers, and I didn't know how to play any of them. But I would pretend as if I did. I would charm people with a long story, and kind of lull them in with some fancy long words. And then I would just make the instrument noises with my mouth and pretend to strum. and then and it worked. And then once people got really fed up because they realized how shit it was, I would pickpocket them, and that's how I made my money. And I've kind of developed the craft of being deceitful and insulting people.
I dig your style, comrade.
I don't know you yet. I might pickpocket you.
Well,
Good luck with that.
well, it seems like we're a useful bunch, so that's good. I was afraid some farmers would show up, but this looks like it will be. Looks like everything's gonna turn out okay. So, we do leave whatever.
I don't know if
whatever
we
you
need
guys are
this
really ready,
thief.
but-
A common thief that's part of our group. If we're sharing that's 200 gold going to him that could go to the rest of us.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Damn. Oh.
What are you talking about?
Well, the more the merrier.
Martus. I'll let this slide for
Hey.
now because
I'm
I
not
know
the
you're
biggest fan
wise.
of thieves and tricks, but we do need to get this job done. So,
If Martus, if you say it's for the best, I believe in you.
and now what would be best is if we left out as soon as possible. It is right now. It's just after, right around noonish. So go ahead, make whatever purchases and preparations you need, and I'll be waiting at the north gate with our carriage. No one's gonna say anything. No one's gonna be like, "All right, see ya."
Sounds good, Martus. All right. While we all go to the
Or any other
carriage,
questions or
have,
anything?
have our little bard friend go steal all of our equipment because apparently that's all he's good for.
Hey, Martus. stop
Actually,
polishing
I
those
kind
gold
of wanted to
coins you're
stare down your and see if you had a gold pouch lying out, and I would totally love to pickpocket that right now.
getting. You
Artists?
You think a master?
Uh,
Oh.
No, not from artists.
I was like, he's an old man with a crutch. I didn't know we were already going chaotic. evil here.
Our fighter, the paladin here.
Hmm.
Oh, he's not. Yeah, he's a fighter, but yeah.
Mr. All good, high and mighty. Yeah.
He doesn't really have. Do you have a lot, Rob? I don't think you have a lot.
Well, he just gave us 50 gold, or gave me 50 gold, right?
No, that's right. Well, yeah. Well,
Oh,
it's on the table right now.
All right. So
Oh,
I
yeah, I'll get
go
it.
to grab up my gold,
All right.
I'll
say that Rob has the gold for right now.
and I stick the gold in my pants, right in the front.
Right in the grundle.
Pass.
And I lose it.
I stick the coin purse right next to my coin purse.
Yeah, I don't need any more gold than what I got.
And Martus begins to leave the pub, and he just looks back and just goes, "Beat me whenever you're ready," and then
All
leaves.
All right.
All right. I am. We're in the tavern. I'm gonna go find a shop. I don't have time to drink. I can drink after I buy stuff.
That's fair.
I'm gonna head to the bar. You guys let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm pretty self-conscious about my shopping habits, so I'm gonna get some drinks in me first, and then I'll go out.
I'm gonna follow whoever the hell your name is, Rob.
Rodar.
Rodar.
All right, Orion Darkfire.
Sorry,
you come with me.
I was coughing.
Preparation
Uh,
is always key.
For some reason, I have a fucking cough again, so excuse me if I like go silent for like half a second. But because I try to mute my mic so I'm not coughing in your guys' ears. But all right, so yeah,
Appreciate it.
Rodar and Orion, you guys leave the tavern and you begin to make your way down the streets. Actually, we'll go ahead and do, and then both MC Hammer and Boongus, you guys make your way to the bar area, and you see this big-titted dwarven lady, and she comes right up to you and just goes, "What can I get for you, gentlemen?"
Oh, honey, I need your largest ale right now.
largest ale. Oh my.
I drop a single coin into her cleavage, and I say, "I want to drink, but make it on the house."
Do you have any gold, or was that a silver coin?
There's gold. Oh, no, it's a silver coin. No, you know what? Look, it's one of the fake coins I carry around.
Right.
I'm learning so much about you in just a short time.
It lands directly into her cleavage. She pulls it out and she inspects it a little bit. It goes, "That'll work." And she reaches down, pulls up a tankard of ale, and throws it on the table in front of
Nice.
in front of you, Boogus. And then she goes, "Are you sure you want the biggest ale we have?"
I need to restate this. I will take a regular cup, thank you.
All right, that'll be 2 silver.
And thank you. Purchase the ale.
All right, she takes out another tankard of ale and slaps it on the table and hands it off to you guys. So while you guys are in there drinking it up, talking with this bartender, Rodard Orion, you guys make your way outside.
I look around to see if the shop is visible from where we're at.
Yeah, so the shop is literally like right down the road. There's actually, well, there's a couple different shops. You were here for a couple days, so I would imagine that you know a general layout. And for one of the shops that you know, just kind of a general store that sells both magical items and regular items, you notice one of the stores called Marco's Mercantile. And so you begin to make your way.
All right, Orion, let's head over to Marco's. I think they got some good stuff over there.
That sounds delightful.
So you guys make your way to Marco's Mercantile, and before you can even open up the door, out bursts a blue dragonborn that literally stumbles all over the place, and he's kind of dressed up in these bluish robes as well, with gold lining, and he just looks at both of you and goes, "Customers?"
Yes, are you the shopkeep?
I am Marco.
Did you have a little stumble there? You okay?
I did. Sorry, some of these magical creatures get away, and you see him holding like a little bit like a scorpion-looking thing, but it has like 4 pincers, and he just starts ripping the pincers off of the scorpion, and and he goes, "Come on inside, come on inside." He starts eating it.
I watch the death of the scorpion intently.
I
No, what
pay
are you
no
guys
mind that I
looking
walk
for?
in.
We have all kinds of items here. We have health potions, speed potions. Do you want to feel more powerful, big man? We have all kinds of items here. What are you looking for?
I think I need to know. I'm looking definitely for some health potions. I feel like that's gonna come in handy. You know what? How much is the strength potion?
The strength potion.
The power
Oh.
potion. What do you call it?
Yes. You know what? For you, 15 gold.
What about 10?
Ooh. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Seven plus. Nothing.
That'll be 15.
All right. How much is a regular potion?
A healing potion?
That's what. Yes.
For you, big man, 15.
I think 10 will do.
You're gonna have to do a little more convincing than that.
Look, the power potion, healing potions. You know, it's a little bit more common, and it can't be. There's no way it's the same price as the power potion.
Go ahead and make another persuasion. Oh,
Oh.
nat
Oh.
20. Our first nat 20 of the night. Everyone has to take a shot. Nah.
Oh,
Done.
go get some of this.
Oh, well, you got me there. It's definitely a lot easier to make, too. And I'll tell you what. I'll drop it down to 10. How many do you want?
I will go ahead and take 4.
All right, that'll be 40 gold.
Well, actually, no. I changed my mind. I will take 3 and 1
3?
power potion.
Ooh. Okay. So that will be 45 gold.
Good. Sounds like a deal. And I slap the coins on the counter.
All right.
They slightly
it-
smell of musk from being next to my junk.
that's that's perfectly fine because Marco, he grabs the coins and he stares at them and his eyes go a little wider than a dragonborn should, and he starts to eat them. He just goes eats the coins up.
Sir, they're not chocolate
Swallows
coins.
them.
They're not chocolate.
I start to laugh maniacally.
And then he goes, is your friend okay?
He's a little giggle box.
Oh, Ryan over there. Oh, he's good. He's just got the giggles.
Well, here are your healing potions. And he hands you 3 healing potions, and he gives you 1 potion of strength.
Thank you, sir. All right,
Yeah,
are you
no
gonna?
problem.
Are you going
Do
to?
you guys know how to
pick
add
up anything?
items onto
I'm
roll 20 at all?
I'm pressing manage equipment right now, figuring if that's how you do it.
I'm gonna buy a health potion too.
You're gonna buy a health potion as well.
I will take one, sir.
You know what? Since I gave him such a good deal, I'll give you a good deal. 10 gold coins.
That sounds fine. I'll take 1 health potion.
All right. So he nabs up your coins. His eyes go wide again. Just and he fucking just starts eating them.
I laugh maniacally again.
And he hands you a potion. So the actual potion, Rob, I believe is potion of giant strength, by the way.
Hill giant strength.
Yeah, hill giant strength. And he goes, "Thank you for your business. Please do come again."
I like you, you little gobble shopkeep. I'll come back someday.
Glad to hear it. And you guys begin to leave. And where do you head next?
Let's head to the bar and see what those idiots are up to.
Yes, I would like to have an ale, the largest they have.
The largest.
So right
All
back
right,
that
so
way.
you guys head back to the tavern and the Laughing Donkey, as it's called. By the way, just out of curiosity, for because I've never been an actual player. I've only been a DM on Roll20. This is out of I don't want to say out of character because I'm not a character, but I was just wondering. So whenever I share those like handouts with you guys, do they stay permanently? Or are you able to view them like anytime you want, or
Yeah,
they
they stay
disappear?
permanently. They actually stack on each other. So if you when you share a new one, let us know, because if I have one in the middle of the screen, it will be covered up by the one you shared before.
Well, I mean, like on the right side, are you able to pick like journal or whatever, and then it might be there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the journal.
Oh, okay. So it should
Oh,
be in your
cool.
guys' journal. So if you ever want to look at a map, or if you ever want to look at any of the pictures or any of the stuff I send you, it should be in there. So you could actually exit out of anything I send you and look at it in there. And it should be named and everything. Does it actually have a name on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So perfect. So now you know what Martis looks like. So anytime you talk to him, you forget what he looks like, you could just reference that, and that'll be there forever because it
Sweet.
goes to the Roll20 servers. So, and then same with the map, and same with Espador and all that. So, and the Laughing Donkey, which is the name of the inn. So, you guys make your way back to the inn, and as you go in, both MC Hammer and Bungus, you see them both just emptying their drink, and they slap it down back on the table.
Ah, comrades, you guys missed a very interesting character that we just met.
Hey, our friends have returned.
Hey.
Are we ready for an adventure now?
Good day to you
I think I
guys.
recall you said you were going to buy me some ale.
Yeah, that was then. Now my thirst has been quenched.
I
Are
heard
we
that
ready
too.
to take part?
We need to confirm that he's a man of his word. Buy him some ale.
Ah, very well. I,
All right, the
turn
dwarf
to the
lady comes
barkeep,
over. Yeah.
ask for the cheapest ale.
The cheapest ale. That'll be 1 silver, please.
Done.
She grabs the silver coin and slides it in between her bosoms, and then brings up
I stare intently.
a tankard of ale, a small tankard of ale.
Ah, any ale.
I
back where
grab it, hand it to my new friend. For you, comrade.
Ah, thank you so much. Haha, you
May we
this
make
Soviet Russia?
much gold in our new adventure.
much gold. Ha ha ha. And I just down it all in one gulp.
Sip it. Ah.
Yeah, it was to me it was a sip.
Fucking
It's
sip,
just-
man. You're huge.
My guy rubs Rob's belly and says someone was thirsty.
I step a little back.
I let out a huge laughing yell like, little man's funny.
Little man is funny.
I
ask
turned to
her
the
what her wine
big-breasted
selection
lady.
is.
What was it? Oh, you drinking wine?
Yeah, I ask her what her wine selection is.
Oh, we have all kinds of wine. Red, white.
Whoa!
Stella Artois.
Wait, what?
I decide that this may not be the place I want to drink my wine. Instead, sit down.
Okay. So what do you guys decide to do?
Let's head to the carriage. Let's get out of here.
What time of day is it?
That took about 30 minutes to an hour, so I would say it's about still kind of around noonish.
Oh. Goddamn, we were drinking in the middle of the day.
Yeah, pretty much. To be fair, though, in olden times, I feel like people did that a lot.
That's definitely true, because they're up at like 2 in the morning. I remember I turned to the tavern lady before I leave real quick, and I said, hey, can I get change for that 20 gold I gave you earlier?
No, I gave you one of our finest ales for the price.
Alright, fair enough. He took a shot.
I pop a gold out, and before this gold piece, can you tell us what you know about the town that has the town that no one's heard from? Okay, I can't speak.
Are you talking about Alakar?
Yes.
Well, yes. I mean, I don't. She takes the gold coin, shoves it in her bosom again, and just goes, "I don't."
I stare intently.
Yeah, I know a little bit about the town. I know they help out a lot with the war and everything, but so far everyone that has gone that way has not come back. No one really knows why.
I look at her disappointed and leave.
Is there anything you can tell us that we don't already know?
Unfortunately not. There's not much to say. I mean, it's kind of hard to get news from people that don't return.
You make a good point.
My shoulder slumps
Alright, so you guys are leaving the tavern?
Yes,
Yes.
I doth do.
Alright. So
Yeah,
then
I'm
you
ready
guys
to go.
begin to make your way. You guys make your way to the north exit where the carriage is?
You betcha.
Yes.
Alright. You guys begin to make your way. No real... Hang on one second. Yeah, so you guys begin to make your way, and you reach the northern exit of Espador, and you see Martis there, and he just kind of looks over at you guys and begins to hop into the back of the carriage and goes, "Does any of you guys know how to drive this thing?"
I've had lessons.
Well, go ahead and take the reins. And you guys begin to load up onto the carriage. And yeah, forget. Orion. Orion begins to smack the horses around and
Yeah.
guys take
Yeah.
and you guys take
Go,
off. Do
you
you actually know
fat
how to? Do you actually know how to drive this thing, or it's under proficiencies? It should be land vehicles.
Oh, well, this is
If you just know how to drive this thing.
I said I have lessons. I didn't say I learned anything.
All you guys could pretty much check.
Where's you said under proficiencies?
Yeah.
Like I have intimidation, investigation, that area proficiencies, or that's skills.
No. So under features and traits, it'll be, yeah. So those are skills. Under features and traits tab, it'll be hit points. That right beneath that is proficiencies. Do you guys have land vehicles?
I do.
I don't know,
Nope.
I don't
I
know
have,
if I picked
I
any
have
of it.
animal handling. That sounds like it's in the ballpark.
Hammer, I think you have, for what I'm looking here, you have, water.
Oh, that's sick.
I think.
Oops.
So you can drive a boat, but yeah, I don't know about this.
Where do I see it? I'm sorry.
Features and traits.
Wait, I don't think I have
I'm
any.
pretty sure that's where
I
it's
have
at.
class features. I have class features, racial traits.
Oh, you're in features and traits now. So just go to all.
Yeah, oh, my bad.
I don't have any proficiencies. I don't remember
Okay.
picking any.
You're not good at anything.
It's normally normally your background. It's normally like whatever your background that you picked will give you something like that.
My background is researcher.
So you clearly researched how to drive this.
He said he got lessons.
So his vehicle is the chair with wheels.
Yes, exactly.
I don't see that on my character sheet though. Like any, am I missing it? I see my racial ones. Like I don't need sleep.
It was at the beginning of like the
it
description.
says, yeah, so it says hit points, the proficiencies. Do you see that?
All I see is class features. That's where it starts for me.
Oh, that's weird. So you don't see all?
I have all picked. And it starts at
Oh.
class features.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Yeah, I think it's something with the
proficiencies,
build. I think
religion,
it's something with the build.
investigation. Got it. A religion investigation. I found it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say no.
All right. Oh no, wait, never mind. My bad. Sorry, MC Hammer. You actually are able to drive this thing. You do have land. For some
Ah.
reason, I was looking at the wrong thing.
I throw my hands up in frustration and sit down. go
Yeah,
back.
so the fucking horses barely move. Matter of fact, you guys almost the carriage almost tilts over.
I jump up, grab the reins, take over, and start heading to our destination.
This is peasants.
All right. So, from what you understand, you do know Alucard just from being in this land for a while, and you can see it on the map, is just north of here, and you can pretty much follow the trail north. So you do begin to whip the horses, and they begin to trot away, and we begin our adventure. I don't have this titled or anything, but just for like a background, are you guys able to see that?
Yep.
All right.
God, I hope nothing happens to us.
I feel good about this rap.
What's hilarious too is that's not even like on purpose. I just tried to find a like background for when you guys are adventuring and shit. But I don't think yeah, here we go. So yeah, you guys begin to make your way. Does anyone want to talk to? Are you guys gonna talk to each other or anything
All
along
right.
the way? Anyone want to ask any questions of any of
you're
the
a
other
little
players?
wizard, right? Can you show me a magic trick?
That's a good
No.
question. This dude don't know magic.
I'm gonna grab a beer while you guys converse.
Show me a magic trick, Orion.
No.
Well, you're no fun.
And then I use the cantrip Mage Hand, which I don't know if you guys know what that is, but a hand materializes that I can manipulate, and I bop you on the head.
Dude, that was a great trick. I loved it.
Ah, little man, make me happy.
Face slap him again.
I like your little bop tickle.
I use one of my spells. It's called like horrendous insult or something like that. And I look at
Oh,
Robin
wait,
the
hold on,
giant.
is this your spell?
Wait, is this a spell?
I don't know. It's something I have. It's one of my skills. My special
Because
skills.
if you have a set number of them, do not waste them. This is my cantrip, so I can waste that.
It's not a. I don't think it's a spell. I think it's an action.
Yeah, I think it's actually it's a
Or it's a trait.
just a proficiency. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super good at
Got
this,
back.
whatever it is. Oh, I pulled my bagpipes. I play a song. I'm kind of antisocial, so I just play a song.
I love a good bagpipe player.
I
Play us a tune.
love the little
But,
beep boops he's making with his mouth.
Yeah.
Silence, Spider. Let him play a tune for us as we're on the road.
I play that shit from Braveheart or whatever. Everybody's dancing. The horse starts dancing.
Rudar's into
Alright.
it. He's just like swaying back and forth, clapping his
Yeah,
hands
yeah,
to
like a
the
fucking Disney
to the
movie, yeah.
shitty beep.
Yeah.
So as you guys are enjoying some tunes as you're traveling along the road, MC Hammer, you bring the horses to a screeching halt as a man just kind of steps out of the bushes off the side of the road, stands right in front of your carriage. You damn near almost tip over, and he draws what looks like a scimitar, and he just goes, "If you're passing through this part, you gotta pay the fine."
Sir, we are here on order from the king. Move out of the way now.
Whoops,
Shit.
that was way too loud. I'm sorry. I was just trying for more dramatic. I didn't mean to do that loud.
Worth a shot.
I like to double take on my kids.
Rodar steps out of the carriage, going, "What's the holdup? Why did we damn near flip over?"
And he goes, "Fuck the king." And Bardus damn near grabs his sword out of his fucking sheath as he's still sitting on the back, as he just kind of hears what's going on.
I don't judge people.
Now
with
give me your
special
coin.
preferences.
I walk up beside the horses, or beside MC, and I look at the guy in the middle of the road, and I go, "You're not getting no coin from me," and I pull out my sword.
Alright,
my
I need
shield.
everyone to roll initiative.
I look back. I ask him, guys, do I charge ahead? Do we hold? What do I do?
Fight. Go.
I need everyone to roll initiative. And as soon as you draw your sword, Rob, your
Yeah.
long sword, you see another man just kind of like walk out of the bushes, and he just starts laughing maniacally with a dagger in his hand. The hell just happened? My thing here. That was weird.
Do we have a grid where we can look at where our characters are at?
Yep, I'm pulling that up right now.
Go.
Hang on one. Oh, is that too loud for you guys? I can hear it kind of echoing.
You can. Turn
I
it
just
on
turned.
the
I
side.
turned it down in the game, so.
By the way, my initiative's a 7.
Mine's a 20. The fuck you all.
Mine's 14.
All right, hang on one second. I'll ask for it here in a moment. Is that too loud for you guys?
Yeah, you can turn it down a little bit.
All right. There we go.
I'm digging the music, but yeah.
I can't even hear it now.
Yeah, we still actually have background
Yeah, we
noise
have
going
the
on.
other background music.
The background music.
All right. So we have Robert here, and we have. And then we have. Alright, go ahead and tell me those initiatives now.
Fuck.
I got 14.
7.
Okay, hang on.
Rob? 7.
7. Okay. Mike?
14.
14. John?
20.
That 20 or?
No.
Okay.
Uh,
And Sam?
12 plus 3.
So 15. And I'm actually going to change what I just wrote down to your guys's character names, so that way I don't call you Rob anymore. You are now Rodar.
That's me.
And then Mike. Lucas.
Jaden,
John.
call me Hammer.
Arian. Sam is MC Hammer. Even though he's a rogue and has daggers.
Oh, boy.
Alright, so Orion, you actually step out of the carriage after hearing this commotion, and you see just kind of everyone looking like they're about to fucking charge each other. And it is your turn. You get to move your character. We're
I
down
don't
at the
see
bottom.
anything on the grid yet.
You guys scroll down.
Gotta scroll down.
Oh shit. Okay.
You guys are down to the bottom
Do
section.
I see? I have keen perception or keen senses. Do I see anything else?
I'll tell you what. Go ahead and make a perception check.
All right. The 20. Guys.
We all died.
Okay.
What up, dog?
I'm waiting. I think we lost Jaden.
He was a good man.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I accidentally muted myself. So what you see is around 60 to 70 feet away in one of the bushes north, you see a man holding a bow that looks like it's aimed at you guys. And I'll actually make him visible right meow.
But right now, nobody else sees this guy. Just
Yeah,
Right meow.
yeah.
Just who?
as of right now, the only person who sees this guy
Is Orion.
Is Orion.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the only one that sees that bowman. If you scroll up, he's up there. You see him.
Okay. Gotcha.
So Orion, is your turn. Oh, what the hell happened here? It stopped the music.
I
There it is.
shoot. I say dude in the bushes, or I say fucker in the bushes, and I shoot a fireball at him.
All right, and as you guys
I'll-
kind of look
I'll-
over, and you see where this firebolt is going. You do actually see a bow kind of hanging out of the bushes. But go ahead and roll for that.
Refresh my memory to D20.
Are you doing a firebolt?
Yeah, firebolt.
Yeah, so firebolt is a normal D20. Yeah. So 4 plus your spell attack, which I believe is 5.
Yes. So 9.
Yeah, so you launch a firebolt, you kind of jump ahead of the bard, and you launch a firebolt, and it sparks out of your fingers, launches towards the trees, but it doesn't quite hit its mark. It hits a tree right next to where you see the bow sitting, and he kind of dips his bow back, and then brings it back forward as if he's about to hit something, or about to shoot. Which is actually exactly what he does, and I need... Actually, I'll just roll a d20 for this, since you guys all pretty much see me called him out. Alright, Rodar. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
Alright, so an arrow flies towards your face as it just kind of... You hold up your shield real quick and smack the arrow out of the air now that you know where that archer is at. And then, MC Hammer, it's your turn. This man has a scimitar, and he's about to charge at you.
Pull up my short swords.
Alright, you pull out your dual-wielding short swords.
So you
Okay.
pull down your
Pull up
short shorts? What'd you say?
Defensive
Yeah, it's like-
position.
You have short shorts?
Yeah, you pulled down your short shorts. That was terrifying.
I'm scared of running away.
All right, defensive position.
Alright, so you're gonna use your action to prepare for any form of defense then?
Yes.
Okay, so you bring out your short swords and you kind of just make a stance and into a defensive position. And then he actually no, it's Boongus' turn. Boongus.
All right. I got some tricks up my sleeve. I got something. Oh, I'm gonna bardically inspire somebody.
Okay, who?
Who's the closest right now, or who's right next to the guy with who's the witch with the crossbow next to the guy with the scimitar?
That's
That
me, brother.
is
You're rogue.
MC Hammer.
All right. So I whip out one of the instruments I have. I got a couple, and I play. I think I have a dulcimer, and I play a dulcimer song to inspire the battle.
Okay. So
It's
he whips that
battle
out.
theme. Something from
So
Zelda.
now
I
on
don't
your
know.
next attack, MC Hammer, you're gonna have an extra D6 to add to that. From that beautiful song that he played.
Oh,
So do I?
that
do I
was
need
gorgeous. I love it. Beautiful song, mate. Beautiful song.
So your inspiration die is actually a minor action or a bonus action. So you actually have a whole action left.
Oh snap! Okay. Yeah, might as well just play it twice. Let me see. No, I'm not gonna do that. I got a weapon. I got a dart. And I'm gonna dart the guy with the. I'm gonna throw my dart at the guy with the sword. I realize I can do tapping guitar technique on the dulcimer. So I'm like left hand. I'm just going and something like that. And I reach
All right.
down. I reach down to my boot and pull out a dart to throw at the guy with the sword, who's just a little bit farther away.
Okay. The guy with the sword and shield.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20.
All right, and I drop a 9 plus what?
Plus 3. It's gonna be hit / DC.
Oh, okay. Wait, what do you see DC at? Where's that?
Under actions.
Oh, okay. Under action.
And then
Oh, okay.
all.
Okay, so I got a 12. All right.
Yeah, so 12.
Hmm.
So you pull out your dart as you finish playing a tune, and you spit a dart, and he actually raises up his shield and just smacks the dart out of the air.
Oh.
And then he does a charge towards Rodar. Does a 18 hit.
Nope.
As he takes his sword and
Strong boy over here.
tries to attack you, and you don't even
Right.
block it. It just bounces right off of your armor and hits the ground.
And I laugh in his face. Ha ha ha! Tiny sword man.
As he just looks right up at you and he goes, "Give me your fucking coin, motherfucker."
I like how he's all aggressive after his attack fails. I got shit.
Alright, now the man with the scimitar, he is going to try to attack MC Hammer. But you are in a reactive state. So he's going to have, or a defensive state, so he's going to have disadvantage on this roll here. And that does perfectly fine because he rolled a fucking 4. So the other one was pretty bad. He rolled a natural 19, but because it's disadvantage. And so he tries to swipe at you with your machete, and you just take your short swords and pretty much catch the machete with both of your short swords, and then stare him dead in the eyes. And it is, while you're actually blocking that, MC Hammer,
Yep.
I need you to make a dex save.
Uh, 18 plus 5.
Out of the bushes, you see a spark. And all of a sudden, it's just almost like a bullet is flying towards your face. But just in time, you duck, and it flies back and hits the carriage. And just then you notice a man in robes begin to walk out of the woods.
Can I perceive what that was?
Oh yeah, that was a firebolt.
Okay.
You could definitely
Guys,
tell.
that was a
being
fireball.
wizard. And it kind of ducks beneath this fallen tree here. And it looks like he's beginning to chant another spell. However, it is Rodar's turn.
Rodar looks at the guy in front of him as his sword's just like shaking from hitting his steel plate or whatever the heck armor he's wearing, and he pulls his long sword up and slashes down at him.
Roll d20.
Eight.
Boss.
Is that the hit DC?
Hmm?
It's +5.
Alright, so again, you laugh at him, you lift up your longsword and you slice down, and he just barely blocks with his shield. He holds it up, and matter of fact, he has a wooden shield, and it cracks his wooden shield in two as you smack down as hard as you can right on top of him. Orion.
Alright. Let's do... We'll do Firebolt to the wizard.
Alright. Go ahead and roll for it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 18.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wizard versus me. Getting a verbal. Okay. So I was reading what the heck that meant. 10 damage.
Oh! Fuck!
Nice
That
hit.
was literally the most
Nice.
damage that you could possibly do.
Yeah.
Nice hit.
As you saw that firebolt come from that mage, as you kind of scan and you look and you see him and you see his robes and everything, and you could definitely tell he's been trained in the magic arts. And you launch another firebolt. You just kind of like snap your fingers, and a firebolt launches out of your fingertips. And all you see is it smack his head, and he falls backwards. And you just see blood and everything splattered about. And he's dead. He did nothing.
Righteous hit, brother.
That's when you guys shit.
As just a straight headshot, clean as hell. And it is actually the archer's turn. Let's see here. He's going. Oh, there's too many people in the fucking way here. He's actually gonna move along the forest to about. Oh no, actually he's gonna move across. And then he is going to shoot at Orion, who he just saw snipe his own teammate. And he pulls his bow back and launches it and does a 15 hit.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Finally, something hits. Hang on. Rolling. Alright, 7 damage. As an arrow, as soon as you hit that guy and you see the blood just splatter all over the trees behind him, you barely have a chance to look down as an arrow just gets launched straight into your stomach and practically knocks you back into Boongus. Somehow I look at your name and I already forget how to pronounce it every time. But yeah, you practically launch back and almost land on Boongus as you literally just get an arrow straight to the stomach. And it is Fantasy Hammer, your turn.
Alright. Use the inspiration from the song Sneak Attack on the shielded enemy to my right. I might be open to attack from the guy in front of me, but I'm going to use the advantage first on the guy to my upward right, do a sneak attack, and attack him.
Okay. Yeah. So you, he doesn't have any form of advantage or he won't attack you or anything because you're not moving. So you're perfectly fine with just straight up attacking him. And with your sneak attack, since there's a creature pretty much within 5 feet of him, you have advantage as well with sneak attack. So you can roll again with it, and take the higher roll. All right. So you take the 13. And that does your stuff for you. I believe you have a +5, right?
1 second.
Hit DC under actions all.
Yep, +5.
All right, that hits. So go ahead and roll.
2d6 or 1d6 and 1d8.
Wait, you have short swords? On
Oh,
your character
sorry.
sheet, you have daggers.
So yeah, I'm sorry. I do have daggers, so it's 2d6, but I get
It's
another.
2d4. It's two.
2d4.
Daggers are
Yeah.
d4, so it's
You're
2d4 plus 3, and then you also add another d6 because it's sneak attack.
Right. Okay.
So 2d4, 1d6, and then add 3 to whatever the bottom result is. Rogues, man, they're so fun. You get to roll so many dice.
All right.
That's literally like their job is just to roll dice. So 2 plus 4 plus a d6, plus 3, and then plus another 3 after that, because you have your actual damage
Damn.
modifier.
Right.
Yeah. So you after you see him split his shield and he's kind of holding the shield up. You take one dagger, you stab him in the leg, and then you take the other dagger and you stab him into the neck while he's using both of his arms holding up the shield that's blocking the attack from Rodar. And you just see him just coughing up blood as you rip both of your daggers out and spray the blood against the ground, and he's dead.
Yes. So exciting.
And it is the guy in front of you with the scimitar. And he raises up, but he's actually going to attack you, MC Hammer. Does a 17 hit? This is against your armor class.
Okay. Is he getting any kind of negative effects that I have my partner right next to me?
That's a good question, Rodar. Does he get? I think actually he did not, because he did not choose a protection fighter.
Yeah.
He chose a defensive. But he would have if it was if he was defensive fighter. But no.
God damn it.
17 hits.
Instead, he chose defense instead of protection. All right, that hits.
Yep.
All right. So he does 9 damage.
Jesus Christ. I'm on the ground. That
Yeah.
one blow just wiped me out.
He takes a scimitar and he lunges it down, and it literally lodges into the side of like between your shoulder and your neck, as he slices it in there and then just rips it back out. As you see a couple of your tendons just sprawl out.
Pussy.
Dang, I actually have that really loud, don't I?
As
thank
right out of your neck, and your left arm practically goes limp. And then it is. Yeah, you fall to the ground. You're not knocked out though, I don't think.
No,
Then
not knocked
it
out.
is Lucas.
All right, I got a dagger. Pretty sure. I can actually throw it, which is cool. I was gonna say it's pretty short range, and I'm way in the back, but I can actually throw it at scimitar guy. So
So there's a carriage, a person who's 7 feet tall, and then a drow kind of standing in the way. So you don't have sight here, but you can move to where you do have sight.
all right, I'm gonna.
You can kind of see your line of sight just based on like here. I'll draw.
Could
it,
I?
like,
Could I just
right
step
here.
like two?
You know what I
two
mean?
squares up? I'll just step like 2 squares up.
Yes. Well, even if you move here, your line of sight is still roughly
Okay, how far can I move?
like there. So you could actually move to pretty much 6 squares.
Oh, okay, then I'll move 4 squares up. Like I'll go parallel with this dude.
Okay.
And I put my instruments down so I can kind of be extra precise. And I throw a dagger, and I aim straight for the inside of his ear.
All right. I believe your vicious mockery should do the same amount of damage, but either way.
Oh, really? Oh, I don't.
Yeah,
what is
your
it?
vicious
Damage
mockery.
spells?
So that's one of your spells. Yeah. So as a bard, you're gonna want to use spells more often than like
Oh,
basic
shit.
weapon attacks.
Okay,
You're kind of a
Gotcha.
magic user.
gotcha. So this does damage the vicious mockery. Oh, okay.
So it does around it does a little bit less damage, but it also has the added benefit that if it does succeed on them and it does hit them, they have disadvantage on their next attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when they do their next attack, they're gonna be all fucked up.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'll get him next time. I'm gonna throw his dagger at him.
All right.
Oh yeah. So I throw the
So
dagger.
roll a d20.
All right. Oof.
6 plus 3.
Yeah.
You throw your dagger, and after he rips the scimitar out of MC Hammer, he just kind of swipes over and swipes the dagger out of the air. This guy looks a little more experienced than what you're used to, especially for a bard.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, this dude knows how to use a fucking weapon. However, Rodar.
Do I get?
Turn.
Does he get any type of attack on me if I move up one?
Yes. So if are you just moving one space and that's it?
Not if he can attack me from moving like that.
So
it gives him an action if you
yeah,
move across him.
If you move near him like that, it gives him an attack of opportunity.
Okay, then I won't do that.
However, you could disengage, which allows you to move only one space.
But then I can't attack.
No, you can. So if you disengage, it counts as your movement though. So that's the only movement you can do. You can only go one space.
Okay, so then
It's
if
disengage
I
from
can
the battle.
disengage, move up here. He
Yep.
doesn't get opportunity of attack.
Yep.
right? Okay.
Yep. And then you can hit him.
And then I'm gonna smack the shit out of this bitch with my blade.
Okay.
All right, let's do
Go
it.
and roll a d20.
Fuck.
Ah,
Oh.
damn it.
Dude, these rolls, man.
Yep. Shit.
So, you take your long sword, and again, you crash down on him. And after he just plucked a dagger, he looks up and he just kind of dodges out of the way of your long swords. It hits the ground and just starts breaking rock beneath the ground. And then he just kind of looks at you with intent. However, Orion, it's your turn.
I come around to this far side of the carriage where I have the carriage between me and the archer, and I try to
There's a half elf kind of in the line of sight here.
I'll do. Oh, I thought they were down. Is he down? Is he back up?
No, I'm not technically
you're-
down.
yeah,
I'm
he's
kind
not
of just like
technically
limping
down. He's
around.
limping.
I'm not
Or something
down
like that.
though.
That guy?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so he's still in the way. He's not quite down, yeah. Like what we were saying. He's not actually prone
I got
yet.
fucked up real
got
bad,
fucked
but
up.
I'm limping around, kind of trying to control
He's-
my bleeding.
As you kind of like aim your spell, you notice that he's like starting to stand up. The drow rogue starts to stand up.
Okay. So instead, I'm gonna give myself a potion, the healing potion I got earlier.
Okay. So healing potion is 2d4 plus 2, and you heal that much. So roll 2d4, and then add 2 to whatever you roll.
Cool.
Yeah. So you heal 8.
Wait, who heals 8?
John does. Orion.
Okay.
Yeah, he it's his turn. He just used a healing
Okay.
potion on himself. Alright, so I count potions as a minor action. Or as a pretty much like a bonus action, so you have one more action left.
Oh, okay. With that being the case, then I will stay
Because we have
here.
no clerics in the group, so and that is technically a way to do it, and it's even in the DM's handbook and everything. So
I will from
Might as well
here.
go with
Do I
that
have a clear
variant.
line of sight to what's his name?
this thug
You
or
know,
whatever.
Actually, can I come over here? How about that?
Yeah. Alright. I'll say you have line of sight to him right
Perfect.
there.
I'm gonna do. Let's do.
Remember, you
Ray-
can draw too. So if you want to draw like a line of sight or anything.
Ray of Sickness.
Goddamn! All right, do it.
All right, motherfucker. D20. Let's do this.
I think it should be 20.
15.
15 to hit. That does hit.
All right.
So, with the spells and everything, I'm kind of relying on you guys to tell me what. Okay, so yeah, range spell attack. So you're good.
How do I
So it
delete
takes
my
2d8.
drawings?
How do you delete them?
Yeah.
You could either just select them and delete them, or you could just go to the drawings. And I could clear them too. I don't know if you guys can, but I can clear them like that. I can clear all drawings, but 2d8. So he took 7 poison damage, and I must make a Constitution save. And if I fail this save, I'm poisoned until the next turn.
Spell it, bitch.
Alright, so I rolled a 11. I don't know what your save DC is. That's what it'll be under spells, save DC.
Save DC. It is 13.
Alright. So, you launch your Ray of Sickness, you start beginning a chant. And what is your arcane focus, by the way? Did you ever decide, like, is it a book, or is it a necklace?
It's a
Or, like,
black orb.
You have an orb?
That has something swirling in the center of it.
Okay, so you kind of lift the orb up, and you lift the orb up, and all of a sudden, just this light. It's almost like a strobe, not a strobe light. What do you call it whenever like prisoners are like leaving, and it's like kind of directed? Yeah, you wanna know what I'm talking about?
Spotlight?
Spotlight. Thank you. Oh my god.
Mhm.
So it's almost like a spotlight, as it just shines right on him in this green light. As you see him, and he looks over at you, and he like just starts getting boils and starts getting all kinds of like his skin begins to melt a little bit as he literally looks over at you. He is not down. He's not dead though. You see him. He starts touching his own skin and freaking out a little bit. But then he looks over at you and grabs his scimitar, and he is not going to attack yet because it's no. Yeah, no, never mind. It is the archer's turn.
Someone get him.
You're a
I'm
worse
scared.
enemy.
All right, so he's actually going to show at Rodar. Rodar. Does a 17 hit?
Nope.
Damn. As he shoots another arrow, and again, you kind of like hear it coming. You hear like a slight whistling. You're like, "What the fuck is that?" You turn around, and you just immediately lift up your shield as an arrow just breaks apart as you lift up your shield. What the hell is that? And then it is Hammer's turn.
So I gather my strength. I'm not bleeding out yet. I'm still holding my swords. I gather for my attack.
Okay, your daggers.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh God.
You take the 5. Again, it does not hit. This dude is literally melting in this green light that you see shining kind of next to you. And you start swinging again, but now that he lifted his scimitar back up, he actually blocks both of your attacks. And he actually attacks you back, lifts up his scimitar, and does a 18 hit. MCM.
Yeah, 18 hits.
Alright. 6 damage. As he lands his scimitar back down in the exact same spot he hit you before.
I am officially on the ground bleeding out.
Pussy.
As he lifts his scimitar back up, and he looks over at Rodar. And he lifts his scimitar up, and it is actually...
Yeah, you hurt my friend with little swords.
Bungus.
Alright, so I'm gonna use my thing that I didn't use last time. Which is Vicious Mockery.
Alright.
Alright. So
So-
I viciously mock him.
All right, what do you say?
Oh,
So it's a little. It's so vicious
Yeah.
mockery is like you're pretty much making fun of him, or you're just shitting on him,
yeah. All right,
and,
that's
and I have to roll something to whether or not it affected me.
all right. So I was like, damn. You know, 4 of us been fighting this one dude for like 20 minutes, and he hasn't even, he hadn't even killed any of us yet. He must be really shitty. Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's why I say it. That's why I say it as a bitch ass. Yeah. I say, hey, shit. you
Oh my
shit.
god! Oh my god! I rolled a fucking nat one. Oh, like that worked. Not only did it work, you do fucking double damage. So you roll 2d4. Jesus fucking Christ! I can't believe that worked.
That was like the lamest insult I've ever heard in my life.
It fucking worked. Hey, how do we see your
2d4.
rolls? Or no? Can we see your rolls?
I'm rolling IRL.
Oh, okay, got you. All right.
Yeah. Normally there's a DM screen anyway, so you can't see
Yeah.
my rolls anyway. So I just figured I'd roll IRL because I don't want to click around and fucking roll on here. So
Got you.
are you rolling a 2d4?
2.
Mike?
A D. Okay, I just rolled 1 right there. Got 2
So 2 plus.
plus 2. That's 4.
He kind of looks past the giant Goliath right in front of you, and he looks past and he sees you, and as he's looking at you, he kind of just stops, and one of his eyes literally falls out of his head as he begins. The skin is still falling off of his skin, and wait, what did I just say? The skin is falling. The
Yeah,
skin is
man.
falling off of his body, as he's literally looking at you, and he lifts his scimitar up and begins running forward, and he's fucking dead. He just falls over into a pile of bone and like goo.
Got him.
Rodar,
Ah,
you
finally.
see this archer? He's kind of hiding behind a couple bushes and some trees.
All right.
He's
I'm
really
gonna-
far.
I'm gonna move all the way up there.
We're at 5, 10,
How-
15,
I don't know how
20,
far I can
25,
go.
30.
Probably not
So you
far
could
enough.
you can go about here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can go about here. But you can use an action to sprint even further, which doubles your speed. But then you
Alright.
can't do anything afterwards.
That's fine. I'm gonna use an action to sprint all the way up as far as I can, as close as possible to him.
So you get here.
Perfect.
So as you're just charging with your shield out in front of you, it is.
I'm coming for you, little bowman.
Orion's turn.
Let's do another fireball at him.
There's a lot of people in the way.
No, just kidding. Let's do another fireball at him.
All right. Technically, there's still a big.
God
boy.
damn it! I go study the goo on the ground.
Okay. So you go start poking the goo.
Yep.
All right. It is the archer's turn. So he sees you charging at him, Rob, and he pulls back a bow and he shoots, or pulls back an arrow, shoots it. That does not hit. That's a 13. As it splinters off against your shield as you're charging towards him.
Hey!
MC Hammer, it's your turn.
MC's hammer's dead. Or he's bleeding out.
Yeah, I'm still bleeding
go
out.
ahead. Go ahead and roll
Oh.
a d20 for a death save.
Shit,
Alright.
forgot about that.
You are one step closer to death, my friend. You begin to see a little bit of a light in the distance.
Yep.
Boongus, it's back to you. Everyone's
It's
pretty
back
much
to
damn
me?
near dead.
Ooh, those
Yeah.
ones are awesome. Yeah, the Christmas tree bounties are sick.
What?
Alright, I'm all the way down here, right? Let me see. That guy's way up there.
Yep.
I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I move all the way up here.
Okay.
And I do prestidigitate. Wait, what is that? What does prestidigitation do?
So that's more role playing. It doesn't do any damage.
Oh.
You can kind of read it a little bit later. It's like basic magical stuff. Like if you ever get dirty, you can clean yourself up. You can like create like little
Ooh, that's
illusions
super
and,
powerful.
Pretty much
happens.
imagine if you were just like a basic ass like real life magician.
Hey, oh, wait,
But
okay,
except it's real
can
magic.
I look around and see if there's any animals near me?
None nearby. Too much ruckus.
Oh my god, not even a squirrel. All right, no big deal. Like all my spells are animal related. I
Hideous
got, like,
laughter, is it?
yeah, it is. It says a creature of your choice that you can see within
So
range.
a creature
Yeah.
includes humans and
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. All right.
So
all
a
right,
creature,
all right.
so a creature means anything. It even means your own teammates.
Oh,
You could use that on like Rob right now if you want to, if you're evil, but you're not. So
no, I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. All right. I'm gonna save that one. I still got my weps. I got a dart. I'm gonna dart this dude.
Rob's a little bit in the way. You might have to move a little bit further, which I think you had a little bit more movement. You could probably move like here.
Oh,
You see
really?
him? Yeah.
Oh, I was all the way down here though. I think that's more than 6.
Oh, is that more? All right, then you can't.
All right,
move.
never mind. I'm not gonna attack the guy. It's all good. It's all good. I'll probably just chill by the carriage or something.
Just chill. You're gonna be like, oh, let the big.
I'm just
man handle
booling.
it.
I'm just like waiting for my opportunity to strike because I'm kind of like an advantageous dude. Like I gotta wait for
Gotcha.
an opportunity to strike. So I'm
Gotta let the melee guy take care of the range guy. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I actually fall back. I'm now on the side of the carriage. I'm like restringing my guitar or something. I'm like,
Okay.
Alright, fuck you guys.
Ronar's back to you.
Alright, so I step on right up towards this guy, and as I'm swinging as I'm running up, I take my sword and I start swinging like wide. And I'm just looking at him, and as I'm swinging, I yell,
Alright.
"Peekaboo!"
All right. Peekaboo. Go ahead, roll it, buddy.
+5.
Well, he doesn't have a whole lot of AC because he's a ranger, so that hits.
Yes. All right, longsword, 1d8 +3.
Okay.
Wait, what's this? Oh, wait, hold on. What's this?
What's what?
I have like Oh, that must be two-handed. Never mind. Okay, so 1d8 +3.
Yeah. So if you're using that long sword one-handed, then
Plus
it's
3.
1d8. So you start running towards him. You notice everyone's just kind of like behind you. You kind of hear him shuffling, but you are so focused in on your target. You see him. He literally loads another arrow into his bow. He aims at you, and next thing you know, you blink, and you actually turn around, and the dude is chopped already in two, and you ran right through him. And his body parts, his top half of his body's up in the tree, and his bottom half of his body's just laying across the ground. And
That was easy.
the end of combat.
No, I
almost died.
stand there looking around. Where'd he go?
I tried to pick up our fallen comrade.
Oh yeah. All right, go ahead and make a medicine check. So what you do is just roll a d20 and you add your medicine plus whatever to it.
Yeah, I was just seeing what my
Ah.
take a 4, motherfucker.
All right, you find what you can from the car, you bring it over, and you start like wrapping his like arm up, and you're just like, oh my god, it's bleeding everywhere. And he's not waking up at all.
I go to help him up.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have free rage now. You don't.
All right.
You don't.
So do I roll?
So-
Can I roll?
So you go to help him up. Are you using a health potion, or are you just trying to help him up to being alive again?
If I use a health potion, is that just to bring him
It's
back
guaranteed. Yeah, it's guaranteed. The thing about the medicine check is it'll bring him back to 1 HP, but it's also a chance.
to life?
'Cause you have to roll for it. But if you want to just use a health potion, it's an automatic. You just shove it in his mouth, and he drinks it, and he's up.
If I fail my check, does he have to do like a saving roll?
If you guys spend
Yeah.
enough time, yeah. It's really up to DM's discretion, so it just depends how much time you guys spend.
How close to death is he?
Out of
Second.
three steps,
Literally,
he's
literally,
one.
I'm at -9. It's
Oh,
literally.
then I'm gonna give him. I'm
it's
gonna give him a
bad.
fucking potion. I'm gonna give him a fucking
Okay.
potion.
Okay, so you take one of your potions, so get rid of one in your inventory, and then MC Hammer, you're going to have to roll 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
It's a good thing we all stopped by the store and
Alright,
bought potions.
So you wake up at 7 HP exactly.
Wait, no, but 2d4 is +2, right? Does he get +2?
Oh, plus 2. So my bad. So 8, 9. You wake up at 9 HP exactly. So so Rodar, you run over, you pull out one of the healing potions you bought, and you shove it into his mouth. You make him drink it, and he just wakes up, starts coughing, and you are up at 9 HP.
Ah, great job, great battle. You did so well.
Mhm.
So, Martis actually steps out of the carriage, and he goes, "Let's move these bodies to the side of the road, and let's continue on."
So I want to search all the bodies.
I actually, well,
Okay.
real quick. I actually, I cannot get out of where I can see my hit points anymore. Once I went below 0, and I try to bump it back up to 9.
You click heal. Do you see where it says heal next to your hit points? Oh, so it says
all I
death save.
see is-
So you actually just
yeah.
click. So you click that, and then you just click the plus arrow once it pops up. So you just click in that general area where it says death saves,
Yeah.
and then it'll say healing, and it'll show a plus.
Oh wait.
Just hit
Okay,
that.
here we go. Applied changes. Okay, there it goes. Got it. We're good.
You're back up.
Yep.
I want to before we move the bodies out of the way. I want to search, and as I'm moving, and me moving the bodies is really just searching them, then just tossing them to the side of the road like they're.
Okay.
fucking nothing.
You find a total of 40 gold. But other than that, everything else is kind of rusted. Like even his scimitar was kind of rusted. But nothing else of really too much use. The one thing, actually, on the mage, you do find a bag of holding.
Ah, we got 40 gold and a bag of holding. I say we split the gold. So I actually I don't even wait to. I just say the split the gold, then I start splitting the gold for everybody, and then and then
Everyone gets 10 gold.
I hand them the gold, and I'm like, I'll hold on to this bag of holding because out of all of us, I think I'm gonna be the least one to lose it.
I disagree.
Oh, jeez.
Let me ask you, how does an arrow to the tummy feel?
That feels great. But I think I would make better use of that bag of holding.
What are you gonna hold in it?
Body parts.
I like the way this guy thinks. I go and hand him the bag of holding.
Alright, John, you now have a bag of holding. You can add it to your equipment.
And I give back Rob, what the hell is your character again?
Rodar.
Rodar, I give Rodar 5 gold back.
Ah, this man knows how to make Rodar happy.
You speak in the third person? I guess so.
Rodar has all types of dialects.
I take a small jar and I scoop up what's a part of what's left of the man with the stuff and put it
Okay.
to the bag of holding.
You could do that. So you actually start scooping up a couple body parts that you can gather. And you shove it into the bag of holding and seal it up. And Martis actually comes over. He's just like, all right, let's continue on. Hopefully we don't have any more inconveniences.
I get into the carriage with Martin. I'm like, Martin, when's the last time you got a front row seat like that one?
Oh, unfortunately it's been too soon.
Ah.
But appreciate it nonetheless. So you guys continue on, and now I will say, as you guys are in the carriage, MC Hammer's driving the carriage again.
Mhm.
You guys are now level 2. So go ahead and level
Oh.
up now.